Hello everyone, this is Ardis again with Credible Paranormal. I just wanted to take a quick second to show you a piece of audio that we recorded during an investigation back at the very end of October and first week of November at a place called Old City Park. I'm going to show you the internet. I've pulled up the web page for Dallas Heritage Village, which is also known as Old City Park. What this place is, it's a museum of sorts. It's a collection of acreage. It's 13 acreage just south of Dallas, just south of downtown Dallas actually. This land was donated by a man who didn't want to pay his taxes, and it has since become the location of a museum, and it is a museum of old historic buildings and homes. So we investigated this place, and I just want to give you a quick look. This is the park itself, or the museum itself. It has quite a few buildings on it, but the one in particular is not number 14. I'm sorry. Let me go to the virtual tour page, which is where I'm at. The Law Office of Thompson and Knight. This was one of the buildings we investigated that night. This was built in 1906. It was originally a meat market. It was a store where people went in and bought meat. After that, it became a law office. I'm not sure exactly what year. This law office is still in existence today. They did very well, and now they're a very large and well-respected firm. Okay, as you can see, this is basically just a small building. This photograph right here represents the inside of the building. As you can see, it's just a one-room shack, or not a shack, but a one-room building. There's not much missing from this photograph compared to the room. The only thing you can't see is to the left there is a desk, and to the right there's a desk, and basically where the photographer was standing to take this picture was directly inside the front door. Okay, to explain where we were, we'd investigated this place, and we'd been in the room once already. Nothing happened. We'd left the room. We were elsewhere in the park, but we decided to come back and put a recorder in here. So Bubba, one of our investigators, he came back with the tour guide. I believe the tour guide may have come through the back door, or she crossed over the barrier to go turn on a light switch, I believe. Meanwhile, the barrier I'm referring to is right here. You see a wood post. When you walk in the front door, there's actually a glass barrier that prevents people from going into the room. So basically, you can walk in the front door and pretty much have to stop there. But he was behind the barrier. He was on this side of the barrier, and he leaned over the glass to put a recorder on the desk that was to the right. As he's doing this, he noticed there's a sign on the desk that says, "Out will return at 4 o'clock." So he reads this out loud to himself. And after he reads this aloud on the audio, once we reviewed it, we hear what to us sounds like the voice of a young girl. So I just want to quickly play that for you. I'll just let you listen.
Out will return.
Okay, I don't know if you could hear that or not, but after he reads to himself, he reads aloud, he says, "Out will return." We hear what we believe to be a voice of a young girl saying something to us, and to us, it sounds like she's saying, "Go back, don't something." We don't know exactly what she's saying not to do, but to me, it sounds like she's saying, "Go back, don't something." And you listen to this and see if you can hear what we hear.
Out will return.
Okay, and I'll play that just one more time, and I'll turn it up a little bit.
Out will return.
Okay, to us, it sounds like this girl is saying, "Go back, don't something." We don't know exactly what she's saying not do, because it's kind of muffled. The last word that she says is a little bit muffled or hard to understand. To me, I've listened to this piece of audio maybe 300 times. Tried to clean it up. I've listened to it with headphones, over and over again. And to me, it sounds like she's saying, "Go back, don't rape me." I don't know why I believe this. It's just what it sounds like to me. After about 300 times of listening to it, that's just what makes the most sense. But that's pretty much just subjective to me. Basically, I can hear what my mind interprets she's saying, but you may hear something else. We do keep in mind that he was leaning over this glass. It's a barrier that people are not supposed to cross, and he was leaning over it, and the voice was saying, "Go back, don't," something. So it could have had something to do with that piece of glass and leaning over that piece of glass. We don't know. We haven't really put this out there and claim it to be evidence, just for the fact that we don't have enough corresponding evidence to provide to you so that you can make a proper determination of what it is. We haven't given you any kind of reason to believe that there's no one in that room. We don't have any corresponding video. You don't know the layout of the building itself, the parameters of the investigation. You don't know any of the details. So all we've done is given you something to listen to, but we're telling you what we think it is. But that's not enough in our book to be able to say, hey, this is evidence of the paranormal. We find it very intriguing, but we just didn't meet all of our criteria to present it as evidence. But I thought I would just at least put it out there for people to hear. I mean, let's just get people's opinions on it. One more time, I'll play that for you one more time.
House will return.
Well, that's pretty much it. Just take a listen to it and then let us know what you think. You can email us at Credible Paranormal Investigations at hotmail.com, or you can visit us on our MySpace page at myspace.com/Credible Paranormal. Thanks.